think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Happy 4th of July.
Dude, happy 4th. Fuck yeah.
You want to give an introduction to yourself?
Um, I've been on here, what, like 4
Some
times
people still
now?
don't know you. Some people might still be.
Guys, my Instagram is Groundling Chuck. No spaces. My Instagram got deleted at like 1,200 followers. Anyway, Meta is unhelpful. If any of y'all work for Meta, DM me. I'm Big Chungus Be Like on YouTube.
Anything else we should know?
I'm trans. Maybe that's important to know.
What does that mean for all the people in the chats that just grew up with, basic science education, standard science education?
What kind of science education? Anyway, I was born a woman and I transitioned into a man at
That's what that means.
19.
Happy 250th.
Dude, fuck yeah. Dude, this is a big milestone.
Yeah, next time
Happening.
maybe we'll be at 500.
God, hopefully we make it to there, brother. God damn. That's gonna be a big day. Anyway, I've got all of our points written down.
Yeah, we have 5 talking points that we want to talk about today.
Yeah. Where'd you get that shirt? First of all, that's
I don't
cool.
know. I had this for a while.
Bro, that's cool. Wait, can you zoom in on the symbol here? It's an American flag, right? But hey, dude, that's a sick ass shirt. Where'd you get that thing?
I said I don't remember. It's not embroidery. It's just regular.
Dude, cool. Still, it's sick. I love a good Southern Tide tee.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, Uncle Andy.
Happy 4th, brothers. God bless all of you.
What do you feel? How do you feel about the people that are saying, well, I can't believe people are celebrating 4th of July. There's
I
nothing
don't,
great about America. How
I
do you
don't
feel
think
about
it's the best 4th we've ever had. Yeah, for sure.
What do you mean the best 4th we've ever had?
I
What
don't,
could
I
make
don't
this
think
4th
that things
better?
are going well for us right now.
What do you
You
mean
know?
going well? The economy's booming, the jobs going up, people have more money than they've ever had. The stock market's up almost 45% since Donald Trump took office. I'm
Where
just
are you
asking you,
getting
on what metric are things not going well? Is it the fact that
Forbes?
trans men or trans women can't go into women's sports anymore?
Okay, that's not what we're talking about.
Then what metrics? I'm just asking, what metrics are you going based by?
Like any statistic
What
ever.
statistic? Give me one.
Um, all of what I'm seeing is bad.
Give me one.
That we're basically in another Great Depression.
Based
That
on
what
what?
the wealth inequality now is worse than the Gilded Age.
What guild? What are you talking about? That's not true at all.
That is true. That
No,
is
it's
true.
not. People have
Sorry, I think
wealth
I've
than
got a cold
ever.
or something. What?
I said people nowadays have more wealth than ever.
Some people, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The middle
Nobody's ever been a
class. Even
trillionaire,
the
I
middle
guess.
class in our country is richer than the middle class in Europe significantly.
Yeah, buddy, I know. God bless the USA.
Or anywhere else.
I
So
hope
what's the
we pick up
problem?
our fucking shit from
Our
them.
middle class is rich in pretty much every other country.
What do you consider the middle class? In every other
Yeah.
country, yeah, yeah, yeah. We created that system.
Yeah. So our middle class is rich compared to every other country. If you go to any other country in the world other than America,
What do
fifty
you
thousand
consider the middle?
dollars, $50,000 a year, 60,000.
$50,000 a year you
Well,
think
there's
is the
low.
middle
That's the
class?
very. I would say that's the starting. Maybe
Okay,
around.
okay.
Or I
If
would
you're
say.
single,
I would
fifty
say.
thousand dollars a year.
I would say starting middle class is $40,000 a year. I would say upper middle class ends probably about at $300,000 a year.
Okay, okay. So
So
let's
between
say you make
40 and three
forty
hundred
thousand
thousand
dollars a
dollars.
year. I'm gonna do some math right now. $40,000 a year divided by 12 months out of the year. That's about $3,000 a month. If you want an apartment, you can't make that much.
Huh?
If you want an apartment, you have to have 3 times the rent.
Well, you can literally get an apartment in Tennessee for that for $800 a month, so that's no problem.
But you have to have. Okay, okay, okay,
That's more than 3 times a month, and also you can
okay,
get a
okay.
cosigner too. But
Let's.
that's neither
Can I
nor
read
here nor
mine?
there.
The 5 points that we.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of getting off
Yeah, yeah,
topic
yeah.
now.
We're
We
getting
might as
off
well.
topic. We're getting off topic. Cool
If you
shirt,
don't
by the
like
way.
the
If you could
USA,
send me
then
the
move
link
somewhere
of
else.
the.
I agree. I agree.
Send me the tag to that shirt. That looks sick.
Thank you. I
Um.
appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy. The first question is, why is trans on a mental illness?
Let's hear you out. You're the trans one. I don't
I
want to
think
take this time.
GGB, if that's her name, um, asked that. Why is trans not a mental illness? Can you answer that, or you think it
Want me
is
to
a
give you
mental
an
illness?
answer first? Is that what you want? I'm waiting for your answer. You're the trans person. I don't want to speak first.
Okay, okay, okay. I think you know enough, but
No, I
gender
don't know enough.
dysphoria
I
is the
want to hear.
mental illness. Gender dysphoria is the mental illness that makes you need to transition.
So by definition, you're agreeing then they do have mental illness. You just think some of
Not
them
all
cured it.
trans.
No, not
That's a
all of
big
them. I
debate in the
agree. Not
community,
all of them.
man.
Not
Yeah.
all of them. Sure, I agree. Not all of them.
That's
But
a big debate in the community because some people say they don't have gender dysphoria and have transitioned. And some people transition and say they don't have gender dysphoria, which I think is kind of stupid. I don't want to go back to trans medicalism of the 2000s, but
what
gender
about
dysphoria
delusion and
literally
what
in the
about
definition.
depression? A lot of trans people have one of those two things: depression,
Yeah,
bipolar
but what
disorder,
we
delusion.
can talk about why that happens just after this. Um Gender dysphoria is like somebody needing transition because they don't feel comfortable in their body at that period in time.
I understand. I'm following.
I mean, that's the entire point. That like some people argue that you don't need gender dysphoria to
So what's
transition,
your? So I understand
but
that they
that's
argue
stupid.
that, but what's your perspective? Your perspective, it is a mental illness.
No, transgender is not a mental illness. Gender dysphoria is the mental illness.
Okay, so every trans person I've ever talked to, they all said they had gender dysphoria. So that means the ones I've talked to so far have mental illness.
Yeah, yeah, buddy, that's a mental illness like depression or anxiety
Not
or
all of them, but maybe like 80 or 90% of them. More than
you
half of
can't.
them.
But the way to cure that mental illness is transition.
Okay, but if they don't have the mental illness, then why did they transition?
Good point, dude. It's random people on Tumblr and Reddit. Like,
Oh, so
I
you
don't
think, what about, do you think people do it for sexual deviancies?
like to be a
To pleasure
predator.
themselves, to be weird.
Like to be a predator.
No, not necessarily a predator. Maybe just to pleasure themselves because they want to, just to pleasure
Pleasure.
themselves. That's it. Yeah,
There's
just.
nothing pleasurable about transition. I promise.
I mean, maybe they just think it'd be pleasurable to cut off their wee wee and be gay. I don't know, but
But
maybe
they
they
don't have
feel
their
comfortable
weebie
in their
anymore, so
body,
you can't even.
huh?
You don't have your weebie anymore, so you can't even like.
Yeah, you do
What's
though.
the
They
point
put
of
it
having a
inside.
vagina?
They show it inside of you. You do still have it actually.
A clit is a
We already
penis.
been over this. Can you
That's
stand
where
while
it
you
comes
pee?
from,
Can
bro.
you stand
That's
while
where
you
a penis
pee?
comes from.
Can you stand while you pee? Then no, you don't have a wee wee. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, okay. This is a dead end.
Even a man with a 2-inch pecker can stand while he pees. Okay, so you don't have a wee wee.
They can't aim. God damn.
Is this a
Okay, so we're talking
conservative?
about gender.
Huh?
You think trans people are mentally ill,
I
which
already said
is
not all of them. Probably
statistically
close to all
correct.
of them.
A lot of them are. Why do you think that happens?
Well, basically, you said all of them are, other than the fake ones, right? Like the Tumblr kids and the people that do it because it's trendy. Is that what you're trying to say?
Why are you taking that position?
You said I asked you which ones don't have body dysmorphia. You said the ones that do it for a trend and
Body
do it on.
dysmorphia is very different. What do you think body
Yeah, but you said
dysmorphia?
they're becoming trans because of Tumblr or something, right? Correct.
No, bro. I'm talking about weird people who argue weird positions on Reddit and Tumblr. Yes,
What's the weird position?
that you don't have gender dysphoria and you transition. But I'm not here to argue that.
Okay, so do you have to have gender dysphoria to transition?
I think that's the definition.
Okay, so then the definition is that they
But
have mental
hey, I'm not
illness.
here to like
But
hate
then
on
the
people.
definition is then they have mental illness by your own definition. If that's the definition, then by your definition they have mental illness, correct?
Okay, sure, bro. But do you
Okay,
know what
cool.
transmedicalism is?
No, but we already agreed on the
That
first point.
you
You
hey
conceded I won, so give a W for Euro in chat,
during
guys.
24 during 2014 Tumblr, that was a big thing, transmedicalism, which means that you have to want surgery or you have to have a surgery to be truly transgender, even if you've socially transitioned.
Oh, so if you don't love cutting off your wiener, then it's not real. Okay, I understand.
Did I love cutting off my tits? Absolutely fucking not. It sucked. But I don't
Then
miss my
why did you
tits.
do
Fuck
it?
them. Fuck them, bro.
Then
Hopefully
it
they're
didn't
in
suck.
medical
You
waste
wanted to do
somewhere.
it, huh?
Hopefully they'll put them into somebody else's body because they did a biopsy after. That's another thing you have to do, just in case.
I don't know.
Okay, let's
That sounds.
continue.
I don't say that's
Gay was being a mental
terrible,
illness before 1990.
huh?
Gay was being a mental illness before 1990. Homosexuality was a mental illness in the DSM 3 or whatever the fuck until 1990.
Okay, I mean, some people.
So I think you're trying to just say trans people are mentally ill to write
You're
them off for
disagreeing with
being
me. You
trans.
agreed if you have body dysmorphia, which you would say by definition you have to have if you're trans, if you're real
I
trans,
bet
then
you have
you have it.
anxiety.
No, I don't have anxiety. I don't have any mental illnesses because that's all fake. It's all fake
Do you
bullshit.
have a therapist?
Huh?
Do you have a
No, why would I
therapist?
need another man that's less successful to me to give me advice?
You
No,
can have
thank
a
you.
female therapist. I don't like male therapists. They freak me out.
Well, you're a woman, so of course you want to talk to a woman therapist. That only makes sense.
Okay, bub. I
They
mean, a
could
lot of males
understand
go to
you.
female therapists too. That's why it's a
They
female
could
dominated
understand you
field.
better, in my opinion.
What? Can you say
I
that
said
again?
they could understand you probably better, in my opinion.
I think men kind of understand me more,
How is
but
a man
I
gonna
like talking
understand
to
you?
a woman about my problems.
You get emotional, you cry. I mean, that's more of like a what a woman would understand.
You don't cry? What the
No,
fuck
because
is
I'm not
wrong
a
with
woman.
you?
You're a woman. You're born a woman. Men
So
are
I cry
cry.
more than you.
And what is there to
I
cry about?
doubt it.
Improve your own situation and stop crying. Big
Buddy,
W,
crying is
happy
good.
4th of July, my Patriot brothers.
Happy
Hell yeah.
4th, boys
Hell yeah. Happy 4th.
and gals. But gay was a mental illness before 1990, dude.
Okay. Where's your proof of that? You got a source, bub? Where's your
That's
computer?
the DSM. Have you?
Okay, here, I'll do the research for you.
You can Google it right now.
Since you
When
want me to
was gay
disprove your
not considered a
claims.
mental illness?
I'm not saying
That's a
there
thing. We
isn't.
do this. Like this is the point of being a person, you know?
Well, we're in
Advancement.
2026 and it's considered a mental illness according to you. You already conceded. Why are we still stuck on the first point?
Gender dysphoria is a mental illness, not being transgender. I
And
think
you
you need to
told
get
me
that.
by default for it to be a real trans person, you would have to have gender dysphoria, right?
What's the definition of gender dysphoria? Can you read it?
Sure, but no, homosexuality.
No, read it first.
Let me correct your statement. No, the homosexuality was not a mental disease in the 90s. It was
It
completely
stopped in
removed from.
1990.
No, it's
They
not. It was
published a
completely
new book.
removed from the DSM in 1987, but it was not really considered a mental illness ever since
What
since the
DSM are we on now?
1970s. Huh?
What
Five.
DSM are we on now?
Five.
Five. Five out of five. So just five. Just five. And
The only
which DSM was
DSM, the
the
only DSM
homosexuality
that
a
they
mental
had
disease?
the only DSM that said homosexuality was a mental illness was the first one, and that was in 1950s. So
When was it changed? When did the
when
second
the
one come
second
out?
DSM came out, I think it was in this. It was removed in. Let's see. It was removed in.
The third DSM.
It was in '73. It was removed by. No, in the second DSM-5.
Okay, okay. My bad. My bad. It's not a mental illness, bro. Gender dysphoria is the
In
mental illness, and that's
popular
why.
surveys,
Hey,
black adults are slightly more likely to identify as transgender than white adults. Really?
what? Can you say that again?
In population surveys, black adults are slightly more
Yes.
likely to identify as transgender than
Why
white.
do you think that is?
Because there's a lot of fatherless communities in the black communities, and there's a lot of homosexual activities.
Why do you think poor people are less gay than rich people? I'm
What
not
do you mean
saying
less
that black
gay?
people are.
I think they're more gay. I think there's more abuse. I think there's more sexual abuse in poor communities.
I, sure, yeah, they don't have the access to get a good lawyer or like.
No, they're just fucked up people in
Well,
poor communities, like criminals and rapists and chomos and all this
you live
weird
in
shit.
Florida. You
Yeah, there's not a lot of them here.
live in fucking
Not
Florida,
unless you live
bro.
on MLK Boulevard.
You live on Martin Luther King Boulevard, and
No,
you're hating on poor people.
I'm saying if you live there, that's where you're gonna see chomos and those kinds of things.
Mm, mm. You know that Martin Luther King Boulevard in any state is
I know. I've
like
been all over the country.
notoriously
I know.
violent. I mean, not standing by it, but yeah. Okay, yeah.
So we already conceded on the first part, right? To be transgender, you have to have body
I
dysmorphia.
conceded. About what?
Okay,
About what?
disagree. We can play the footage back. Do you have to have body dysmorphia to be transgender? Yes or no?
Okay, I get this is a good thing.
Yes
Good
or
thing you look
no?
back. Body
Yes or no?
dysmorphia is not gender dysphoria.
Okay,
Those are
whatever it is.
different words.
Gender dysmorphia. Which one is it? Body
No,
dysmorphia?
no, sir. That doesn't exist.
Okay, you
Gender
already
dysmorphia.
conceded. Let's move to the second point. What's the second point? I
No.
have
We're
the
gonna go
clip
back. We're gonna
already.
go back.
I'll just clip it and play it where you conceded already. Now
You
you
can
want to
clip
fight.
whatever
I'm
you
not
want.
going to fight just to fight. You already gave up. Let's move to the
I'm
second
not
point.
fighting with you. I'm not.
You
What?
already
Because you're
conceded. You
wrong. You're
already no,
giving
you're
up.
wrong. I have the footage of you admitting you're wrong. Now you're changing
What
your
do you think
mind.
body dysmorphia is?
Okay, which one does a transgender have? Answer the question.
Gender dysphoria. Body dysmorphia. Cis
Gender
people.
gender
Who?
dysphoria. Okay, gender dysphoria. So that means every
Mm,
single trans person has gender dysphoria, according to you, right? That's the condition.
maybe it's just because from my position
No,
that
I'm just
seems like the
asking you. That's
natural
what they
route.
have,
Yeah.
right? They have gender dysmorphia. I'm agreeing with you. They have gender dysmorphia, correct?
I'm tired of the infighting, dude.
Are
Yeah.
we on the same page or not, dude?
Not
Trans
dysmorphia. Dysphoria.
dysphoria. Okay, dysphoria. Gender
They're different
dysphoria.
words, I swear. Body
Dysphoria.
dysmorphia is like what leads to eating disorders.
Yeah, they have gender dysphoria. Okay, so we agree they
Yes.
have gender dysphoria. That's what trans people have, right?
Happy Fourth, brothers. Yes.
And that's in
Well,
the DSM-5,
some
correct?
people don't, I guess, and still transition. I don't
But
care
you
about
said those
those
were for
people's lives like
trans.
that.
Okay, here we
I
go.
hope they have good
You
education
conceded. What's the
and
second point? What's the second point?
that gay was a mental illness until
No, that wasn't the
1990.
second point. What's the second point of the 5 points we have?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to move on?
Well, yeah, you already conceded what other
I'm
point they
fucking
have to
with you. I'm
talk
sorry.
about.
But dude, dysmorphia is
You already agreed with me that they all have
okay.
well,
I'm getting it fucking all mixed up right now. Body dysmorphia is when you think that you're bigger than you actually are in the mirror. And a
you
lot of
agreed
women
with
have.
me. They had the mental
Amen.
illness. Amen. You
That's a
agreed.
mental illness, yeah, bro.
So they all have it. Okay, so let's move to the second
But
point.
you can do interventions to lessen a mental illness.
Well, sure, we can agree on that, but they all have
Yeah, I
mental.
want to get that across if anybody
They
needs help.
all have mental disorder. Okay, so we agree on the first point. What's the second point?
Doesn't almost everybody have a mental disorder at this point?
No. What's the second? What's the second one?
Yeah, let's move on to the second one. First of all, trans people don't have a mental illness.
Well, you
Don't.
already agreed to
It's
that.
just a
You
way to put
already
trans people
agreed to
down,
it
dude. It's
multiple
just a way to put trans people
times.
down.
It's not
What?
putting them down. You just said everyone has
Yes.
mental disorders according to
So why
you.
are you so fixated on the fact that they have a mental
You're the
illness?
one that said it multiple times. I'm asking you your
Buddy,
perspective, and you
that's my
said
life
they
every day,
did.
yeah.
That
I'm
was out of your
invested.
own mouth.
Sue me.
That was out of your own mouth.
That all trans people have mental illnesses.
You said,
But
I
you're
asked your question.
abusing the definitions.
Do they have that body dysphoria? You said yes.
Gender dysphoria. Gender
Gender
dysphoria.
dysphoria. Okay, gender dysphoria.
Body
You said they had gender
dysmorphia.
dysmorphia. They said you said they had the thing that was in the DSM-5, correct? That means they have mental illness. In the story, you
That's
agreed. What
in
else is
every
there to say?
DSM, dude.
Huh?
But we've progressed into not like locking these people up for existing and changing their gender
That
and
was
being gay.
nothing to do with it. No one said
That
anything
has
like it.
everything to do with it. Why do you
No
think
one
they made the
talked about that.
definitions?
No, you're painting a narrative because you don't want to move on to the next topic. You lost and you can't
We
take the
can move.
loss. Move on now.
We can move on.
No
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
talking about locking you up. We just don't want you kid diddling kids. Okay, now
What do
let's
you
talk
think
in
is
point number
happening?
two. Where's the list at? I can't even find the list.
Do you
Did
remember
you
the pink
delete it?
triangle?
Did you
Okay,
delete the
number
list?
two. Number two. Yeah, we'll move on because I don't want to make you uncomfortable.
No,
I don't
because
want
you
this to
already
be an
lost.
argument.
It's not an argument. You conceded
It is
multiple
an argument,
times.
bro.
If you don't have the maturity to admit when you're wrong, then this is just a disingenuous conversation. You're talking like you're
How am I
15.
wrong, dude? I'm giving you the
Because you
definition.
said it was in the DSM-5. What does
It
DSM-5
is in
stand
the
for?
DSM-5.
So what does the
What?
DSM-5 stand for? What does DSM stand for?
Diagnostic Statistical Manual, I think.
Diagnosis Mental Disorder Manual. Something like that.
DMSM.
Okay, here, I'll
Okay,
pull it up for
we'll
you.
go to number
I'll pull
two.
it up for you now.
Just
Here,
so
let's
I
let's
don't
pull
want
it
to
up.
pressure you.
No, let's pull it up. What does DSM-5 stand for? Here we go. Here's the
Why is
full
that where
thing.
you're going to? Have you
Diagnostic
read it?
and Statistic Manual of Mental
That's what
Disorders.
I said.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
what did I say?
What's the second point?
Look
What's
at.
the point?
Okay, yeah. Let's move on. Let's move
Can you
on
send me
because
the
this is a
points
rabbit
again?
hole.
Because I don't see them.
Can I say what again?
Can you send me the points?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll send them a Discord now. Number two is K through 12 education and illegal immigrants. I'll send you a picture.
Can we get the likes up, chat? Get our likes up to 50.
Did you hear the second point?
Yeah, I did. So, what's your opinions about illegal alien immigrant children?
Well, let's get two facts straight because I wrote these down. I looked up the stats. So the GDP production of illegal immigrants is $1 trillion a year. That was in 2024. Okay. The taxes paid by illegal immigrants are $100 billion.
That's also an exaggeration. It's estimated to be 90 billion.
They don't get
It's an
social
estimate.
security.
It's an estimate.
They don't get
Are we
welfare.
debating about? Yes, they do. Are we debating about this or what? The average American, even if you take away
What's the issue?
welfare, is not a net positive. Because they
You
still
think
use public
taking away
infrastructure,
welfare
huh?
isn't a net
They
positive?
s-
Good.
it doesn't
You
matter.
think
They
welfare is
do
good?
get welfare. They do get welfare. Their children get welfare. They use their children's social security number. They get free
Are we talking
insurance.
about
They
your
get free
business?
housing. They get free housing. They get free state insurance. Yes, they get welfare. So stop lying. There's a whole
They
article
don't
about
get
it. They
welfare.
cost us. They cost us $150 billion a year.
Where the Daily
That's
Wire,
after
bro?
you gonna let me talk. That's after calculating in the $90 billion they supposedly pay. But we're not here about the
A
debate. We're
$100 billion.
not here to debate about the cost. We already debated about the overall cost. Everyone knows illegal alien
So
immigrants are
you
net
think they're a
negative.
net loss, though?
You
You
gonna
think
let me
they're like
talk? You're
not
always
worth
talking over
supporting?
people. You gonna let me talk or what? I don't think they're a net not a loss. I know they're a net loss. But the point of having this second point in the debate topic was not to talk about are illegal alien immigrants a net positive or a net loss. We already know that. We're here to specifically talk about their costs of the children on the public education system. They cost $18,500 a year in taxes. They don't pay $18,500 a year in taxes. And they never will.
Uh,
Statistically
they
unlikely.
pay in taxes. I've got it written down right here. $100 billion.
I'm talking about per person. You're
Okay.
talking about
Okay.
estimates. You even know how they get these estimates? The IRS
Why do
doesn't
you
have
think our
no.
wages are
The
being
IRS doesn't
driven down?
release numbers on illegal alien immigrants on how much taxes they pay. These are estimates. These numbers are
The
made from thin
Department
air.
of Homeland Security does.
No, they
That's where I
don't.
got the number.
No, they don't. There's no show me right now. Send me the source. There's not a single no government source provides how much illegal alien immigrants pay in taxes. It's all
Just Google it,
estimates.
bro.
I
Google
have.
how
I
much
have
do
multiple
illegal
times.
immigrants
It's all
pay in taxes.
estimates. The IRS legally cannot
They're all
release.
estimates, yeah, because they're not giving out the information. Is that
Yes,
good?
exactly. Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
They shouldn't have to give out the numbers.
So we don't know how much taxes they really pay. But we know that they're not even
Well, we
covering the
have
cost of their
estimates.
children. We know that they're not even covering the cost of their children
Okay,
in the
okay.
public education
Let's go back to
system.
that. I think this is the core of the issue that Americans are worried about wages being brought down, right?
Well, statistically, they're making wages stagnant. When you have a labor shortage, more wages start to grow faster.
Hmm. Okay. So, in my point of view, I don't think that kicking everybody out of the country who doesn't have the protections of an American worker, whatever those are, to work for $7 a fucking hour, they're willing to work for less. And that's the big problem, right?
Agreed. Americans can't compete with that. And even if we legalize them, they'd still be a net negative on average to our society. So that's not a solution either.
Because wages would be brought down, right?
No, because they don't pay enough in taxes to cover the public infrastructure and the military cost and the welfare cost and everything else that they add in. Neither does the average American. If you're making $50,000 or $60,000 a year, you're not even covering your usage in the public infrastructure and the electricity grid, for the military protection,
Don't you?
the,
They
the
pay
the streets that we
tax,
drive
bro.
on. They don't pay enough taxes to cover their equal percentage.
Pay more tax than for what they get out of paying
No, they
tax.
don't. I'm explaining it to you. No, they don't. Statistically, no, they don't. If you count
How are you?
public infrastructure, military, their children's cost, if you count their entire family, they're a net negative. Their entire household. Each illegal
Okay.
alien immigrant household, on average, when you factor in the children's costs, the cost for the military, the cost for the roads that they drive on, the cost for the electricity grid, the
So we're
cost for their
charging for all
health
the
care,
roads too.
the cost for their health
They
care.
pay almost as much of tax as white people do, dude. The
White
number
people?
one
What? Wait,
recipients
wait,
of
wait, wait. You're trying
welfare.
to say illegal alien immigrants aren't white? You just said they pay as much taxes as white people do.
You know what the third point is,
Are
which
you
is great to bring in the
racist?
same
Wait, wait, wait. Are
conversation.
you
I'm not moving
racist?
on.
Wait, no, 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 no.
Birthright
Backtrack.
citizenship.
You just said they pay as much taxes as white people do. Are you trying to say all
I don't
illegal
think
alien
you're gonna
immigrants are
catch me
brown?
being racist.
You just said all illegal alien immigrants are brown. You just said they
Who
pay as
said
much
that?
taxes as white people do. Are
And
you're very,
they
no,
pay
all
almost
illegal
more than
alien
we
immigrants
do.
are not brown.
We're the ones
All
soaking the
illegal
goddamn
alien immigrants
welfare
are
up.
not brown. I hope you know that. You probably don't know too many people, but just so you know, no, all illegal alien immigrants are
All
not brown.
illegal immigrants are brown.
No, they're not.
That's what you just said.
No, that's
Sorry,
what
I'm
you
waving my
think. That's
fucking
what you
pencil at you.
literally just said. You said white people they pay just as much taxes as white people. They are white.
Yeah,
Plenty of illegal alien
they
immigrants are
pay
white.
more than they soak up.
They don't pay as much as us. The average illegal alien immigrant's making $36,000 a year, which is almost half as much as
And
the
that's a
American
good thing.
citizen is. No, it's not. They don't
We
pay
put
enough
them in that
taxes to
position
even
where they're
cover.
working for
They don't
$5
even
an
pay
hour,
enough
dude.
taxes to cover what they drive on the roads for. They can't even cover road repairs for the damages that their vehicle
What the fuck are
makes.
you talking about?
That's how little amount of taxes they pay. Less than 30% of the illegal alien immigrant population, according to Yale University, willingly files a tax return at the end of every year.
Immigrants pay tax.
30%, that's according to Yale University. Only 30% of illegal alien immigrants are filling out tax returns at the
Wait,
end
wait,
of
wait,
the
wait.
year.
So let's put you in the shoes of somebody who's illegal and coming from Mexico. Okay, to give your
Why
family a
would I
better
put
life.
myself in the shoes? Do you forget I've lived
Because
in
you're a
three
human
other
being,
countries
dude.
outside of America, and I've lived in every single one legally, and I moved there and I immigrated and I learned about the culture. I filled out a
Good
visa
luck
and
doing
I
that
found a
now.
job in a week and a half.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm not the
What?
scum of the earth. These illegal alien immigrant bastards gotta
I'm
go. I
not
feel
saying
no
you're the
sympathy
scum of
for
the
them.
earth, but These
They are the
talking
scum
points
of
are
the earth.
real
They are the
consequences.
scum of the earth.
You okay? So I would even say that illegal aliens have a net positive
No,
more
they
for
don't. You can
society
say
or the
whatever
U.S.
you
society
want. You can
than
say
people
whatever you
like
want, but
this.
they don't. The statistics say otherwise.
Am I gonna get my 3 days of immunity from this?
Why? What are you gonna do?
What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do, bro? This is this is kind of
2 days
stupid.
of
If I'm being
immunity.
honest with you,
2 days of immunity.
that was the deal, bro.
Okay,
Send me a
fine.
check. Run me
Three
that
days.
check.
All right, 3 days.
Because 3 days was the only thing that was acceptable here, bro. I've been hanging out here for months. Anyway, let's go back.
But
Let's
you,
go to birthright citizenship.
are
You
we
think
gonna
that's
skip to
bad?
point number three, or are we gonna still talk about point number two? They cost eighteen
That's
thousand five
number
hundred dollars
three.
a year.
Birthright
Well,
citizenship.
you never sent me the list.
But it's just I wrote it down on my goddamn my spiral, my
Okay.
notebook.
Well, can you tell me number four, and number five?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Three is birthright citizenship. Four is Tim Walz freeing a child molester, and five. I think these are all from GGB.
Is abortion.
Five is abortion.
Okay.
General abortion.
So there's only 33 countries in the world that offer birthright citizenship, and more than half of them require at least one of the parents to be a citizen of the country to give them birthright citizenship. Why do you think America should have birthright citizenship, considering that when the 14th Amendment was passed, there was no mass illegal alien immigration? There was no illegal alien immigration. Our European settlers were
Where
just
do you think you came
pouring
from
into the
again?
country. From settlers, not from immigrants. There's a difference between a settler and an immigrant. Do you know the difference between a settler and an
So
immigrant?
you think you came from the Mayflower?
Me? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my family's from the Mayflower.
Where'd you come from?
My family's from the
Like,
Mayflower.
I'm assuming you're Irish or Scandinavian or European. Like,
Okay, so how is that relevant? That's all what I'm trying to tell you about.
no,
Do you
it's
know
not
the
relevant
difference
because I don't even
between
know where I'm
a
from.
settler and an immigrant? I
But
already
Ellis
told you I'm an
Island, dude.
immigrant. I've lived in three different countries. What do you not understand? But do you know the difference
So you're
between
an
a
immigrant?
settler and an immigrant? Huh? Yes, I'm an immigrant. So
So
I can
were you
talk shit
trying to
about
settle in
immigrants,
other
but you
countries?
can't. Huh? No, I'm an immigrant. I'm not a settler. I wish I was a settler. That would be way
Okay.
more
All
badass.
white people in America are immigrants.
No, some of them are settlers. Some of them are related to settlers. Some of them are related to immigrants.
So are the settlers the Mayflower and the rest of us are
Yeah, if your
Ellis
family came
Island
from the
or
Mayflower, then yeah, I know plenty of people's family that have been here since the
there
Mayflower. They're
weren't a
they're
lot of people
settlers.
from in
Huh?
there weren't a lot of people on the Mayflower that
Well, does it
survived.
matter? You could be 2% related to someone that came from a Mayflower. Your family still came here as settlers.
But that's the point, bud, that we aren't born here. That's the
Okay, we're
whole white thing.
settlers. I'm an immigrant. You're gonna lecture me about immigration. How many other countries have you lived in? How many immigration
First of
processes
all,
have you been
have you
through?
lived in another country since Trump's been in office?
Yes.
This second time?
Yes.
So, where'd you
I'm in
live in the
America
last
now.
year?
Why is that relevant? I'm in America now.
That's exactly the point, dude. That's the
What?
whole point of
What's the
citizenship.
point?
That if you live in a place for long enough, you can become a citizen.
Yeah, after 10 years, sure.
Okay.
There's a
I
difference
mean,
between a residency,
ideally, you're
a
right.
citizen, and
Ideally, you're right. But
and a
people wait a
visa.
lot longer.
Huh?
People wait a lot longer
Okay,
and
I
take the
agree.
tests and
Okay, if
pay a
if it takes
lawyer
longer
and
than 10 years, that should be fixed. I agree with you on that.
okay, okay. Thank you. That was actually the next point under birthright. So you think that's bad that we shouldn't have birthright anymore?
Yes, I think that's horrible. That gives a massive loophole. I don't even think they should have birthright citizenship if one of the parents is an American citizen, because then a lot of people from all these other countries are going to try to come into America and get a woman pregnant and make it hard for us to deport them and make it a whole family separation issue, and that way they never have to leave.
Dude, yuck. That's like only a small percentage of the people who
Well, I don't care if it's
immigrate.
two people. This should never happen.
So people shouldn't be able to immigrate here.
No, they can't immigrate here. They just won't have birthright citizenship. They have to take a citizenship test,
Okay,
or their
okay.
dad or their
So,
parents have to have came here.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Either
yeah,
you're
yeah.
related to
So
someone
if
that
your
has
dad comes to
citizenship,
America,
huh?
if your dad comes to America and he applies for citizenship and he gets a lawyer and he goes through the whole 10-year process to be a citizen and you're born and you're not a citizen,
The citizenship can, well, yeah, then you shouldn't get it. You shouldn't get it either because your dad should have
so your dad
had
should have to
citizenship. I don't know. That's an
do it
interest.
for every kid.
Well, I guess you could all have citizenship. I guess sure. It could be like a
Because
family based
these
thing.
talking points have real consequences for people. Let's get to the abortion one. Let's skip Tim Walz for now, unless you want to talk
But you
about
never
abortion.
told me what you think about birthright citizenship. Why do you think that's good? We
Why
have
is it even up for
70,000
debate?
people a
That's in
year
the
that,
Constitution.
huh?
That's
Okay,
in the
the Constitution. Well,
Constitution, bro.
slavery was in the Constitution too. Not letting women
Why do
vote
you
was in
think that
the.
we are both American citizens?
You weren't even allowed to vote before the 19th Amendment. So that was in the Constitution too. It wasn't supposed to be women like you voting.
So that was bad.
Okay, just like birthright
What's your like
citizenship was bad.
take
We should
here?
change it. My point is, when something's bad in the
You
Constitution,
can
we
think
can
it's bad
change
all
it.
you want. The Supreme Court just upheld it the other day.
Okay?
So
It's been in and out of Supreme. They won by one judge.
so
So
this is a
likely,
dumb argument.
no, it's not because they're going to keep bringing it in and out of court. It's a bad idea. It's either a good idea or it's a bad idea. But you don't care about the facts about
I
illegal
get
alien
the
immigrants
Supreme
being the
Court
scum of the
process is
earth.
bad.
Huh?
I think all court processes could be improved.
MAGA fans are nothing but white nationalists. I'm not a white nationalist. I love other people. You can call me a white nationalist, but would a white nationalist live in Spain? I don't think so. That's not a very white nationalist place to live.
Good
That's a
luck
very
doing that now, Mr. H-1B visa.
What are you talking about? Me? What do you mean H-1B visa?
Yeah, what was your visa? Like, what was the title? Because I guarantee it's gone now.
They don't have an H-1B visa in Spain. They still have all the same visa programs that they had back then as they do
No,
now.
what visa? You have to tell the U.S. government you're leaving.
Huh? No, you don't.
You have to apply for a visa
Huh?
in a country so the
Okay, you
U.S.
don't have to
government
tell the U.S.
knows.
government anything. I didn't tell the U.S. government anything. I just left with my passport and I showed up.
Hopefully, the FBI. You lived there for more than 3 months?
Yeah, for years.
That's illegal.
How is that illegal?
That's just the law. You can't overstay your visa if you
My
have one.
visa was a year visa and
You
I
can't live
renewed
there
it.
for more than 3 months without a visa.
I had a visa and I renewed it every year. That's what I'm telling you. I was a legal immigrant. I had multiple different visas in multiple different
So you
countries.
were an illegal immigrant at one point.
I was always legal.
Oh,
Always legal. It was easy. All I do is file my paperwork. That's it. Nothing's difficult about that at all. That's why I don't. That's why I don't understand. Lazy, criminal, illegal alien immigrant bastards
okay,
can't
okay,
turn in a
okay.
couple papers.
What
They
if
don't deserve
you're
our
okay?
great country. They are the
Let's
scum
throw
of
out
the
another
fucking earth.
situation.
Can't even turn in your fucking background check. You piece of fucking illegal shit.
Where's your background check?
I have background checks. Huh? You just gotta request it from the FBI.
You just got requested from the FBI
No, you have to request it from the FBI, I said.
a background check.
Yes, to submit for a
Your
visa.
jobs do that too.
Well, they have different types of background checks. A job background check is just a
Okay,
basic
okay.
background check. An FBI background check is a lot deeper
So
than
did you
just.
do something bad?
No, that's how you apply for a visa. That's how. That's why people from other countries got to do the same exact thing.
And you never overstayed.
No, I never overstayed. Why would I overstay? That would be stupid. I can just
God
fly to
bless.
another country. That would be retarded to overstay. That'd be stupid. That'd be criminal. That'd be
So
disgusting. How would I
you've
overstay? I
been
can just,
doing this thing for multiple years. Huh?
huh?
Anyway, let's continue. Do you want to talk about the Tim Walz child molester or the abortion?
We can talk about the
That's four
Tim
and five.
Walsh PDF file. Why do you support those kinds of activities of Tim Walsh freeing kid diddlers? And why do you support a chomo protector, tampon Tim?
I just scared my cat. Oh my god.
Barely anyone
Dude,
ever overstays their
don't you
views,
think Trump has
except
done a lot
idiots.
worse?
No,
I'm not defending it.
this
I
is
think.
proof
Let
on
me read you
paper.
the story. I actually wrote down the summary right here. A man was convicted of sexually abusing a 10-year-old. He was pardoned after serving his sentence. So he served all of his
And he
sentence.
was about to
I'm
get
not defending
deported, and
child
y'all wanted
molesters.
to
Oh
keep
dear
him in
God.
prison. Y'all
That's
wanted to
just what
keep
the
him
whole
inside
line
of
behind it
America,
is.
so you pardoned
What do
him.
you think that guy is?
You wanted
A
to keep
child
him inside
molester.
of America, so you pardoned him. You keep pivoting because you're a chomo
I'm not in
protector. That's
Minnesota,
why.
bruh.
I
I've
understand. If I
never
was a
paid
Democrat, I would be
Walls a
scared to talk
dime.
about how my politicians are chomo protectors as well.
I don't live in Minnesota.
You are a Democrat
I
supporter.
live
You
in
are a
DC.
Democrat dick rider. You're
I'm not
Democrats.
supporting.
You
What do
are
you
a
think I'm doing
Democrat
for
dick
Tim
rider.
Walls?
You are literally pivoting off the topic to take away from the fact that you are a
What
chomo
topic?
protector. The topic
Okay,
of
okay.
tampon
So you
Tim.
can admit child molesters are bad. That's
If
good.
you have
What do you
evidence
think the
at the
guy
fucking
sitting behind
moment.
you is on the
Do
flag?
you? Okay, here we go with the pivoting. You literally support chomos. You actively
Let's not pivot.
support
Let me
chomo
read it.
protectors. You can't do it. You can't
Let me
handle
read
it.
it again for you. Let me read it again for you.
Let me read it again
The
for you. He pardoned
he
a
was given a
chomo. He
lenient.
pardoned a chomo, so he didn't get
Okay,
deported.
okay, okay,
He and
okay,
wait,
okay,
wait.
okay.
Did you hear the news? Did you hear the
He
news?
already served his 30-year
He was
sentence,
gonna get
bruh.
deported. So you want this chomo to stay in our country? You people protect chomos. You disgusting piece of fucking human shit.
Cuomo,
You are protecting a
Cuomo's.
chomo right now. You are
What
protecting
is
a
a
chomo.
chomo?
You don't know what a chomo is. It's someone that is doing what you're doing. You're protecting chomos. You are a chomo. If you are saying an illegal alien immigrant kid diddler should have not been deported, you are a chomo.
I what?
If you don't think
This
that
is
illegal alien
jumping.
immigrant child
Dog.
rapist should be deported, if you don't think that a
He was
legal
given
alien
30
immigrant
years of
child rapist should
probation.
be, if you don't think he should be
Should
deported, you're a chomo.
child rapists have to be put on death row?
Your guest loves illegal alien immigrants more than Americans. Yeah, no, I know. I know it.
What do you think I am, bruh?
Are you an illegal alien immigrant?
I'm born and bred, brother. Look at this. This USA.
I don't know.
God bless the USA.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of American tells me they forgot it was 4th of July. That doesn't sound very American to me.
Because I have shit to do in my day to day life. I've got
Well,
to clean and shit, bro. I can't forget that it's Saturday.
Dems all hate America. Oh, you guys are all trying to say I overstayed
Okay,
my
okay.
visa. No, no one. It's extremely hard to overstay your visa unless you're.
Overstayed your
It's almost
visa.
impossible to
It's
overstay
possible.
your visa unless you're a criminal. Unless you're just trying to purposely commit criminal activities like a piece of shit that these Democrats love. I think we just deport all these illegal alien immigrants, and we might as well just send the Democrats with them since they hate America so much. If they want to volunteer to
Yeah,
get
bro. You'd
deported,
be
they
deported
can.
in a heartbeat.
No,
You'd
you
be
get
deported
deported.
in a heartbeat.
You get deported
If I
first.
get deported, you're definitely
No,
getting
I'm not.
deported first.
I'm not. I'm not. I live too close
Can
to
we take a
Trump.
five?
Huh?
So I can piss.
Yeah, sure.
Can we take a five?
Yeah, sure.
But abortion, that's our next topic. If you think of anything that you want to bring up about immigration too, I'll be right back.
Get the likes way up there, guys. Let's get to 50 likes. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about in the meantime, if you want to drop some lovely super chats for 4th of July, some memberships, some subscribes, get the likes up to 100 plus. Democrats should leave should leave the Cuba for socialism. They absolutely should. Absolutely. Yeah, the guy on the right does look like an elf. Get the likes way, way up there. If I'm the reason you hate America, then just leave. Then just leave. It's that simple. I can't wait for that 250th bill. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy 4th of July. Ooh, thank you for that soccer trophy, brother. That's worth something, huh? Get the likes way up there. No spamming, guys. All spammers will be kicked out. So please don't be spamming. We're waiting for our guest to come back from the restroom. Happy 4th, guys. Happy 4th, Burnell. How you doing, brother? We are waiting for our guest to come back here. Happy 4th, Lunchbox. 250 years! Can we get to 250 likes on the live stream? Can we get a $250 membership? I mean, not a membership, a $250 super chat. If you donate me $20, I'll show you my green card from one of the countries, some of the countries I lived in. I do have it. He says he is an American, but I don't believe him. Who, me? I can show you my passport for proof if you need it. No, empires last. Well, American empire will last for another 250 years easily. Easily. Do I not see Spain as white? I mean, sure, if you want to see Spanish people as white, you can. But when I lived in Spain, there's plenty of people from South America and plenty of brown people too. That was just what I was pointing out. Aww. Actually, living in other countries does make you cultured, you potato. Sorry. Be angry if you
We were
like.
supposed to talk about guns too in the
Who is gonna send you
public
the first
school.
$250 for the 250th anniversary? I don't know, Michael. You should. Someone should. Huh? What'd you say? What did you
We're
want?
supposed to talk about guns too in the public school
Sure, sure. You want
conversation.
to go back to
But we
that,
were
or what do you want to talk
talking
about?
about abortion, which is probably the biggest issue.
What's the biggest issue? I mean, we'll just talk about how like
Abortion.
86% of abortion, probably even higher than that. 96% of abortion is for just unprotected sex. It's not for rape or anything like that. So what do you think about that?
Don't you think it's hard to prove that you've been raped? It's like 24
Well,
hours. You
this
have
is
to
just in
go to
their
the
own
hospital and get a rape
surveys.
kit.
This is just in their own surveys. What do you think about the majority of abortions being just because women make mistakes and it's like a form of birth control? What do you think about that?
I don't think anybody's having an abortion willy nilly. You
The
know,
majority of people are
sorry to
having
use that word.
for a form of birth control. What do you think about that?
Obviously, that's not a good form of birth control.
So do you think it should be allowed or no?
I don't think you should have to prove that you've been raped or your stepfather assaulted you or whatever the fuck, dude. Because that's hard to prove. You gotta have a lawyer and go to the hospital within 24 hours.
So why wouldn't you go to the hospital within 24 hours?
You should, bud. But don't you think some kid who's been raped by her stepdad isn't getting an opportunity to go to the hospital?
Well, then what? They're gonna have the baby likely. Then they're not gonna have an abortion, right? So then the abortion problem isn't even there in the
So
first
you
place.
think that's okay?
Well, you said they can't go to the hospital. If they can't go to the hospital and they can't go to the abortion clinic, then what else do you want me to say? You're just making up bullshit
Oh,
scenarios now.
I think you think an abortion is just like a 1 day decision.
Well, for some people it is.
No, 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 no. Nowhere is
I don't
it
know how
not at your
long it takes
doctor's
you to make your
discretion.
decision. Doesn't mean just because you think for a longer time doesn't mean you're gonna make the right choice.
Well, tell the healthcare system that. That's what these laws are doing, bruh. 12-year-olds are having to have babies.
No,
Mothers
they
are
aren't.
dying because
Literally, they aren't.
their kid kills them during childbirth.
That's a very few amount of mothers. Very, very few.
No,
And in
hey,
most
we
of
have
those
the highest
cases,
motherhood mortality rate
in most
in
of those cases,
all
the mother would also.
industrialized
Are you
nations.
gonna let me talk, or you can talk over me? In most of those cases, the women would also die, and so would the baby. So that means they would both die. That's not
So
considered
both
an
should die.
abortion. No, that means
So
both would
both
die.
should die.
No, I
Hey,
that. Are
well,
you
they're
gonna
gonna
let me
die
fucking
anyway
talk?
because of the
Shut the fuck
laws.
up for 2 seconds. Jesus fucking Christ. No, that's not what that means. That means both parties would die. So you gotta do what you gotta do at that time.
You know that that is a problem, right? That
I
like
literally just
mothers are
said you
dying
gotta
on the
do what you gotta
table
do.
and the kid too.
It's really not a problem. It's not that common. Do you know anyone that's ever died on the table? No. So I don't know what the fuck you're yapping about.
Almost half of the US has these laws that prevent doctors from giving aid to mothers who are
Okay,
dying.
it's not my fault you wanna kill, murder babies and abort them. That's on you.
What
You're
are you
okay with
talking
women
about?
killing babies, even though you know
Do
it's
you care about
murder
foster
and you know
parents?
they're using it for birth control. You're just a fucked up individual. There's not much else to say. You advocate for people cutting off their
Don't you think
penises.
that it
You
hurts a mom
advocate for
to kill a
murdering
potential
babies.
baby?
You advocate for 6-year-olds cutting off their own penises. I mean, you're just a complete fucking psycho when
That
it comes
doesn't
to the
happen.
surgery and murdering and healthcare shit. It's disgusting. Complete fucking filth. Complete fucking degeneracy. And if you don't
Is that
repent
enough?
to Jesus Christ, then you're probably gonna see fucking this kind of demonic shit when you're burning in fucking hell. So hopefully you repent to Jesus because it's not too late for you, but you
Let's
gotta give
race to
up
hell.
you
Yeah.
gotta give you gotta give up some of these ideologies. Otherwise,
What do you
I
think's
am
gonna happen
certain
after 2028 with that hat on?
that there's gonna be another
Anyway.
conservative. I mean, you're coping
Who do you
right now. Your
this is
whole
actually a
transgender
good thing I
ideology
wanted to
is
talk about.
over. It's over. It's over. The entire
Mhm.
country's changing
Okay.
their laws.
Who do you think's gonna be
Sure,
the
people like
Republican
you
nominee?
gotta use the restroom.
Who do you think's gonna be the Democratic
It doesn't
nominee?
matter who's president. The laws are already changed, set in stone. You're fucked. It doesn't matter if Joe Biden gets back in office. You're fucked. It's over.
So you're happy about that?
Yes, I am. I'm happy that justice was
Well,
served on
I
a
think
hot
that's
steaming
probably the
fucking
end of the
platter.
conversation.
I'm happy that justice was served
What?
on a hot steaming fucking platter. Transgender women will no longer go in the
Hmm.
real woman's bathrooms
Hmm.
because our local governors and
Don't you
our
think your
local
rights have gone
states.
down too as a
What
result?
rights? My rights have gone up by the stock market going up. That gives me more
Speech,
rights to travel around the world, huh?
assembly, press,
What assembly?
all the
What
First
press?
Amendment, the
I
Second
make videos
Amendment,
all day. I talk all day. I talk everything I want to say, and no one stops me. What about my
yeah,
First
but what do
Amendment is
you
being
think's going
impeded?
on?
What about my First Amendment is being impeded?
You're not worried about like your speech being impeded in the future,
By how? By who?
constricted? The government,
By who? By what government?
the the U.S. government.
Not at the moment. I'm not worried about it.
Well, that's good because it's happening, man.
Where?
In the U.S.
Where?
What do you think we're
You can't give me any
doing with
examples. You always
protesting not
saying the
being okay anymore?
stupidest shit. You're always saying the stupidest shit. And when I ask for proof, you say everywhere. Like where? What the fuck are you talking about?
What proof do you want to see, dude? Of what?
Where?
God
Where?
dang.
Where is
The
people's
January
speech being
6th
impeded? What
pardons.
about January 6th?
Okay, so January 6th is okay, but BLM isn't okay.
Who's impeding BLM? They let you burn the cities to the ground. Who's impeding on it? What the fuck are you talking about? You just say the stupidest
Protesting
shit.
is
Stop saying stupid shit. Say
limited
something
now.
smart. Say something smart. No, protesting is not limited. You had the
What
largest,
do you
quote
want me to
unquote,
say to you?
largest protest in history is the No Kings protest, quote unquote. How the fuck is your speech being
Because
impeded?
that's true.
How is your protesting being impeded? You just sound like a retard.
I wasn't at a No Kings protest,
Okay, so
sir.
where's your speech being impeded? Are you going to tell me or are you going to
I'm not
continue to
gonna
make up
do that
bullshit?
because I'm scared. I'm scared, bro. I don't want to get maced
Scared?
or
You're
fucking
scared?
rubber
Scared of what?
bulleted.
You're just making shit up. No one cares about your little
Being
trans
arrested.
identity
I don't want to be
speech.
arrested.
No one
I've
cares.
got like,
No one cares. No one's trying to harm you because of your bullshit little trans ideology. No one cares about that.
oh,
You're
dude.
not
If you actually believe
controversial.
that, this is
You're
kind of
not
dangerous.
controversial enough for the government to even care to take you down. They don't even know who you are.
But who do you think's being restricted on speech?
No one's being restricted. You haven't given me one example.
No one's being restricted. Why do you think Charlie Kirk died? Not saying it
He
was
was
good. It
shot
was
by a
obviously a
Democrat in
tragedy.
the side of the neck.
Dude, that's not good. We're restricting everybody's speech.
That's not restricting someone's. That's just fucking assassinating
That's
them. What the
killing
fuck?
somebody because they're talking too goddamn
Okay, I
much.
agree. That's political violence.
That's
That's not
fucked up.
silencing them. That's just fucking killing
But
them.
don't you think political violence is just getting worse? Because that's true.
Okay, I agree, and it's mostly leftist. It's mostly leftist killing Republicans. It's
Mm.
sad. It's sad. I can count so many. How many assassination attempts on Trump does there have to be?
But
Until
okay,
you're just gonna call it fake and say you bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. But when was the
no,
last time a
it's
Dem?
a bad thing
When
that's
was the
happening,
last
dude. We're
time a
all scared.
Democrat almost got their life taken? Never. Not in the recent last couple of years.
JFK.
Okay, that was a long fucking time ago.
That was a big
That,
one.
that was the last time Democrats were good.
So Democrats shot JFK.
No, I said that was the last time they were good.
So okay, I've heard a lot that the maybe shooter of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, I think that's his name,
He was
was
a furry
a
loving trainer lover.
teenager Republican.
No, he was a training loving fur. We have the photos, we have the text messages, we have the video
He
evidence.
had, yeah, there was something that I saw that like he had a
Well, it's fake. That's a
trans
transgender
friend
ideology.
or something.
No. That was his boyfriend. That was his roommate. And they actively talked
So
about fucking each other.
that
They talked about fucking
rationalizes
each
it.
other. It's in
Do you
their
think he's
text
pent up,
messages.
dude?
He's transgender, and they were talking about how he's gonna fuck his transgender furry homo boyfriend when he gets home.
Why are you looking at that? Why aren't you looking at like why
Because you said
that
he was
shooting
Republican,
happened?
so I wanted to tell you the facts. He's not
He
Republican.
was, bruh.
He
Why do you think
wasn't.
he would target Charlie Kirk?
Because he's a
That's fucked up
Democrat.
and scary.
Just like you want to harm Republicans and take their lives away. I wouldn't be surprised if you got a sniper
I don't want
rifle
to
and
harm
tried to do the
Republicans. Why am
same
I
thing.
talking to you right now then?
Because you're trying to figure where I'm at so you can get your furries and your sniper buddies to come and find me. That's why.
Bro, no, my parents are MAGA. Why would I? What?
Exactly. You're going to use their weapons
I'm
against
just
me. You're going to use their
confused.
rifles against me.
What?
Just
I
like
don't
the
own a
furries
gun,
did.
dude.
Tyler
I
Robinson was
don't
a
own a
Trump
gun.
hater.
He was a what?
A
Trump
Trump.
hater? Wasn't JD Vance a Trump hater too at one point?
Yeah, but he didn't try to assassinate Trump, did he?
No, you're right. Violence is bad. Can we get back to that?
Okay, so stop trying to kill Republicans. Tell your transgender
I'm
buddies
not
stop trying to
killing.
kill
I'm not
Republicans.
killing anybody.
Well, statistically, most of the
I ain't
political
killing nothing.
violence in schools and in against
Okay,
Republicans,
let's
a
go
lot
back
of
to
it
the
has
guns
been.
in schools. It's a good transition. What do you think should happen in schools? Because my mom is been encouraged to get a concealed carry. She already has one, but by the school, like her job.
She should be encouraged.
Encouraged,
She should
not
be encouraged to.
mandated.
If students, or I mean, if teachers want to carry, they should be able to.
Hmm. Don't you think that? Okay, so my mom is almost 60 at this point.
If she
She's
doesn't
worked in
want
the
to, she
school
doesn't
system for
have to.
30 years.
If she doesn't want to, she doesn't have
Hey,
to. It's that simple.
okay, yeah. Don't you think that it's a bad thing that some teachers fear for their lives, so they'll go out and get a concealed carry because their job told them to? Don't you think that a school shooter would grab that gun? That's often a lot of the time what happens.
So as a grown ass man, if you can't protect yourself in physical combat against a 15 or 16-year-old, then I think
My grown ass mother,
there's a
dude.
different problem. And also that's why you get
The
holsters.
majority of
You
teachers are
you
women.
can get holsters. Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. You can get holsters that lock and you can't just grab the gun and rip it off.
So what do you think you're gonna do if you think somebody's gonna come in your classroom and kill your students? You're gonna pull out your goddamn gun
Yeah.
if you have a holster.
I mean if you hear someone bow,
So
bow
that
down
kind
the
of
gun
get. Well, why
down
would
the
the holster?
hallway,
Why would your gun still be in the holster if an intruder is coming?
you can pull it out quickly. There's a special release. Only the gun owner knows how to release it.
Mm-hmm. You know that happens, though, right? That uh, kids just take it out of their
That's
parents' or
because they're not
teacher's
using
hand.
proper holsters. That's because they're not using proper holsters.
Okay, okay. So why aren't we paying for holsters for teachers then?
Well, like I said, we
If we
can.
want to
And
go
second
down
off,
this,
they can bring their own
don't you
holster.
think
Like
gun violence, dude?
that's part of their gun safety. We're not going to dictate gun safety for teachers. Like that's going to
You
be on
should be
them.
dictating gun safety if your teacher's carrying a.
Okay,
What the
fine. I
heck?
can agree on that. If you want to mandate all of them to get a holster that's
Mhm.
locked and that your gun can't be easily grabbed
Don't
out of
mandate my
and
old ass
reached.
mom to get a gun.
Well,
That's the
I'm
main
not
thing.
going to mandate it, but I'm going to mandate if she does get a gun, if she does decide to get a gun, she has to get a holster, a proper one.
What if she's forced to get one?
Well, then
Because it's a
I don't agree with
possibility.
that. I don't agree with that. But they should have the option
You don't agree with it.
if they should have the option to carry a gun if they want
Mhm.
to. Teachers' job is not to carry a gun, but if they want the opportunity to, they
Exactly.
can.
Why do they have to? Why did they
They
have
don't
to
have to.
consider
They
that
have
in
this already
general?
in Texas. They don't have to. And some
Why do they have to
counties
consider it,
and
dude?
some counties
The
because they
more guns,
should.
the more gun violence.
No, that's not true. The more people are taken down.
That is true.
Over 1 million people last year
The
stopped and
number one
guns.
predictor of gun violence is the availability of guns. If
Over
your
a
kid
million
has an
people.
act
Over 1 million people last year. 1.2 million people stopped intruders with their firearms last year. What do you have to say to those people?
W, dude, W.
Grand or
At some points,
about
a gun is
warfare?
important, dude.
Huh?
I don't have one yet, but I don't. I don't
Well,
even know where to get one. God damn,
some would
go to
argue
Walmart.
that trans shouldn't have access to guns. What do you think about that?
Yeah, you can talk about that in your free time. We're talking about real
What do you think
things
about
that these
cars
talking
killing
points
more
are
than
making worse.
guns? What do you think about cars killing more than guns? Should we ban cars because
Why do you
cars
think
are too
that
dangerous?
is?
Should we ban cars because cars are too dangerous? Should we not let
No,
people
because
drive to
everybody has
school?
to take a
Should we not let people
car
drive to
every
school
day.
because more people die driving to school than they do in school shootings? Should we avoid that or no?
I'm not saying we ban guns. I think that's a misconception here. I I'm a big fan of guns. Arm the proletariat. Dude.
So
I,
you're
I don't
pro
know,
what tougher background checks or what would you
but
do?
hey, increasing having teachers carry guns is just increasing the likelihood of gun violence happening in a school. Why aren't we addressing the problem?
Bare hands delete more than rifles. Why aren't we addressing the problems?
God, yeah, bro. If we could get rid of rifles and everybody have to scrap it out, I would love that.
Ooh, thank you
Let's
for
bring
that
back
bald
fist fighting.
eagle, Gigi. Thank you for that bald eagle gift. That's very patriotic.
Caw, dude. Happy 4th. This is a problem only happening in the US because we have so many guns.
There is more people that die in Europe every year because they don't have a proper air conditioning than gun violence in America. What do you think about that?
You know, Europe is a continent, right?
Yes, all around
North
Europe.
America.
Yes, yes more people in Europe die
Okay. Okay.
per capita than
For not having air conditioning.
yes, yes.
Okay. Big problem,
Over
bro. I've
four
lived without air
hundred
conditioning
sixty
for a year.
thousand people died last year from having no AC in the continent of Europe. I've been to Europe.
So
Of
we're
course, I know
talking
it's a
about climate
continent.
change?
Do you know how many countries are in Europe? Did you know that? No, you don't know that. Okay, so don't belittle me. Don't belittle
Like
me
80 or some
asking
shit.
me,
I don't
oh, did you
fucking
know
know,
Europe was a
dude.
continent? Yeah, I only lived there for 3 years. Do you know how many countries are in Europe? Then shut up. Okay, what were we talking about?
What
Yeah,
do
they
you?
died.
How many countries are
Well,
in North America?
how many countries in North America? There is three.
Good, good.
Actually, no, wait, four. Guatemala.
What, like Cuba or
No, Guatemala.
Guatemala?
Guatemala,
Mm,
Mexico, America, and Canada. Well, some people consider Mexico
I'm trying
Central
to keep
America.
this
Some
chill.
some people consider Mexico Central America. Some people consider
Mm,
Guatemala Central America, but I would say how
why
many
is
countries?
North and South America called America? You know,
I don't know.
because we colonized them.
If it was because of guns, why is it those states and cities with highest gun laws have the most violence? What do you have to say to explain that?
The availability of guns. If you have more guns,
But there's higher gun
it,
laws. There's strict
often those cities are the most dangerous
There's
because there's a
stricter
lot of
gun
fucking
laws.
people.
There should be less guns,
There's
right?
a lot of people. There's a lot of people, bro. You
Okay,
don't
so
want
there's a
people
lot
just
of
going
people.
and
That's
buying
why
a
there's
gun at
gun violence.
Walmart. Why, dude? It's the
What do
culture
you
of the
think?
U.S. That's why
What
we
do
have
you
so
think
much
about?
gun
What do you
violence
think
and
about
laws.
how more people in the UK died
Vote
last
America.
year from knife crimes to teenagers than school shootings in America? What do you think about that?
Okay, okay, okay. So, aren't guns a little bit restricted in Europe compared to the
They
U.S.?
don't have them in the UK at all. That's what I'm saying. They're completely illegal.
Oh, okay. So that's why they're doing knife crimes.
So because they
Should they
base
have a gun
the
instead?
higher amount of knife crimes.
I'm not supporting any crime, sir.
What the hell is a red card? Oh, I've been
I
to
don't know
Europe.
what
What
that
a dick. Yeah, this person right here, this
is. The
individual
red
asked
card.
me if I what the fuck is a red card? I don't even get that.
Maybe like the Trump fucking. What did Nicki Minaj get from Trump? Like that gold
You
ticket or something?
cannot deny
Like Willy
statistics because
Wonka?
they don't agree with you. Yeah, you can't deny statistics because they don't agree with you.
What statistics are
The
you
fact that more
trying to
people
talk
die
about?
of knife crimes in the UK than gun violence in our schools,
Then guns? Because
the
didn't you
fact
just
that
say
more
guns
people
are
die
restricted?
from a heat wave in Europe because they don't have ACs than people die from total gun violence in America.
What? It's gotta be hot as fuck in Florida right now. It's hot as
It's
goddamn
not.
hell
It's
in here.
not anywhere close to being 110 degrees
How
like it
hot
is
is
in
it?
Europe. 90 maybe?
No, it's a bad thing that's happening. We're all
Maybe
experiencing a
90.
heat wave. Happy Fourth, brother. Why do
Who
uh,
said happy
why
fourth?
do you?
Who's pivoting? Now he pivots?
I said Happy Fourth just to celebrate because I'm excited about today.
I don't know. The temp's maybe 90. We have AC,
Yeah,
so it
so
doesn't
I
really
don't think
matter.
anybody dying is a good thing. That's what society is
98 in
for, to like
Texas.
prevent people from dying.
People kill people, not guns, right?
We were talking about air conditioning and society.
Okay,
These are
so
big systems that create problems.
what do you mean big systems that create problems? Maybe if they deported
Governments,
all those illegal alien
laws.
immigrant Muslims in Europe and focused on themselves, they would actually have AC. It's only been like 100 years of Americans having central AC for them to fucking still not have it.
So about like 3 years ago, I lived without AC for a year in Boone.
It's terrible.
Should the yeah, it's terrible, but it happens here,
I don't know how you made it a
and
whole
we die
year.
of gun
Crazy.
violence.
That's crazy.
I was in school, bro. What did you want me to do? It was expensive rent too, which sucked.
Sent clapping seal. What the frig is a clapping seal, dude? My guy. Trump is not a Jew. So you
What
think everyone deserves uh free
a
housing?
headache. At least not with me on here.
You think everyone deserves free
Wasn't
housing?
Jesus Jewish? Do I think everyone deserves free housing? If we have more homeless people, if we have more houses than homeless people, why not just fucking yeah? Houses are too goddamn expensive.
So just steal other people's houses and give it to homeless drug addicts that are pieces of
Dude, this isn't
shit.
the Oregon Trail. Like, dear lord.
This is someone's fucking house. We ain't just stealing their shit to give it to a lazy fucking bum. You people are fucking crazy.
Back
That's exactly what's fucking
to
wrong
you.
with this country. If I just had an extra house laying around, you would tell me to give it to someone, all because I don't live in it 24 fucking 7. How about fuck off? You don't get shit for free.
Wouldn't we all be better off in the rental property, sir?
No, I don't want to give people free fucking shit. They don't deserve nothing.
People could argue that you don't deserve anything either. So
I don't
what's
get
the end
shit for
here?
free.
You gotta have formal moral boundaries.
I don't get shit for free. Socialists will destroy.
Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. Okay, have you heard about the ghost towns in China?
What about them?
That the pattern of migration for workers across China goes in like a certain path that they just have houses that sit abandoned for 8 months out of the year?
I don't care about China. I don't want to be anything like them.
Yeah, bud. They're doing a genocide too. We're pretty close, but
Oh my
far
god.
farther behind.
I don't think China's doing a genocide. I
Farther
don't think
behind.
America's doing a genocide. I don't think Israel's doing a genocide.
Well, isn't that a pretty little existence? Have a
It is.
fourth.
There's no current genocides going on right now. Isn't it fantastic? Oh,
That's
there is a couple actually. There's a couple in Nigeria. There's one in what's that other area called? I always forget this one
just
fucking.
Nigeria because it's in Africa. What's
Huh?
another one? What's another
Ethiopia.
genocide? Ethiopia. So both of the examples are in Africa. No other ones are happening.
I'm trying to forget. The other one was in the Middle East, but not Gaza. None of that fake bullshit. Um,
Turkey's doing one against the Kurds, kinda trying to.
no, that already happened a long time ago. No, I'm talking about
No, it goes
South
on.
Africa. Sure, South Africa.
So three of them are in Africa. What's the other?
Well, I guess all of them are in Africa. I really don't know what to tell you.
Nobody. There's one going on in China. The Palestinians,
I'm sorry.
Turkey,
A genocide
Russia.
cannot involve an invader, and all radical Islamists are invaders. There's no genocide going on in Palestine. When you knock door to
Okay, okay.
door, wait, just answer this question. Don't talk over me, scream or anything. When you knock door to door and tell people to evacuate, are you trying to kill everyone, or are you trying to save as much lives as you can? Just answer the question. When you knock door to door and let people know they have to leave, there's going to be a
No.
bomb incoming. Are you trying to save lives, or are you trying to kill everyone? Just answer the question. Why you look so afraid and you want to make a joke because you can't answer the question?
Afraid. Dude, we've already talked about this. The uh, pamphlets drop from the sky or whatever.
Ah, yes. Saving. Yes. Okay, they agree then. Saving.
That's not saving anybody if you're gonna bomb them anyway. What if they
Well,
can't
yeah, they're
leave?
telling them to evacuate because there's terrorists in that area. So we need the civilians to leave while we take out these terrorists.
Okay, so like a like a weather advisory in Florida, like for a hurricane.
Yeah, you got to leave. Otherwise, it's your fault. Exactly. Otherwise,
So
it's your
those people
fault.
who died are should have died,
No, it's their fault
and
if
there's
they.
nothing we can do.
It's their fault if they didn't leave.
Haven't you like weathered a hurricane there?
Sure. And I didn't die, did I?
Dude, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, because my best friend, I've texted her every hurricane that comes along. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of there. You can stay with me. No, no.
Okay, so what's your point?
Her husband
If it
also
if it's a
works
genocide,
for
why did
the National
Lebanon
Guard.
just agree to letting Israel maintain a military base in South Lebanon to take out all the terrorists, the Islamic Muslims that have been trying to take over Lebanon?
Hey, I'm not defending terrorists either.
Well, apparently the
Um,
neighboring countries to Israel have a little bit of a different opinion about a quote unquote genocide. They don't think a genocide's occurring. And apparently
you
Egypt.
remember like the ISIS thing where like women were afraid of getting killed by ISIS in the streets of like Afghanistan and shit.
Yeah.
Terrorism's bad, dude. I'm not defending terrorism.
Then what's your point here?
What's your point here? I thought you brought it up.
My point is that genocide is not occurring. If Israel wanted to end Palestinians, it would take 4 hours and 10 minutes to end it, and 3 hours and 50 minutes of celebration.
You know, if a nuke got dropped anywhere in the U.S., we'd be dead, right?
I don't know about
I
that.
know that's kind of doomerish, but dude, we shouldn't be bombing anybody. I guess that's a moral
So if someone
issue.
bombs us and kills Americans, just do nothing about it and be a pussy because we want to take us hormones and act like we're another gender. No, if someone bombs us, we're gonna fucking take
Buddy,
them down. We are gonna
I've
fucking
had
take them
family
down.
members in the military. I don't know what you're. I've got
If
friends
someone bombs
actually
us, you're
in
telling
the.
us we can't bomb them back? We're gonna drop 1,000,000 bombs until their country's not even recognizable.
Shit, dude, my phone's about to die. One sec.
Fuck humanism. It's just suicidal empathy, a wasted emotion that hurts people. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, let's ignore these threats to America. It's crazy. It's crazy. Can we get the likes way up? Can we get to 100 likes, guys? 100 likes. If anyone's new to the channel, if anyone wants to hop into a debate today, you guys can drop me like $100 super chat. We can get you on today because we do have some other guests that want to come on, and we do have a planned debate panel that was supposed to be occurring somewhere around now. But make sure you guys subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers now. $200, man. Right now, $100 is the 4th of July sale. Underwood's phone is dying or something. America first. It's obviously worth $200 since that's the normal cost we've been charging multiple people. Just because you can't afford it doesn't mean it's not worth it. I hope your financial situation gets better, but let me in your panel. Oh yeah, I'll let you in your panel. Just look out in the Discord for the panel. Just look out in the Discord for the panel. But let's get the likes up. If Underwood doesn't join back in with 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna pop open Discord and see if people are ready for the panel. If I started it up now, let's see. America first, baby, 100%. It is America's 250th birthday. I wanted to see if there was gonna be a $250 super chat for America's 250th birthday because this only happens once ever. This only happens once in fucking history. Okay, I just knocked the freaking socks out of my fucking keyboard. I knocked the batteries out
Oh,
actually. But anyway, I was getting excited. But anyway, you're brainwashed,
yeah,
brother.
Predator.
What is he talking about? Who are you talking to? Happy Independence Day.
Are there questions like you want to talk about while I'm sitting next to my charger?
Natty Light. What are you talking about?
Oh, I was had a bev for July 4th. God bless the USA, dude.
So just
Scared
because
for
someone
what
has a lot of
happened.
money, you think that you deserve some of it?
Do I deserve what?
Just because someone makes a bunch of money, you think you deserve a piece of it? Like a billionaire or a
No.
trillionaire?
But we do live in a society, where you pay tax based on how much you make.
Well, there's tax deductions too. They can use the fair tax code, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, dude. If you're a small business owner, do that. My dad's owned a small business for a very long time.
Is Israel celebrating July 4th? I don't think so. Not in the same way as us. Happy 4th of July.
They don't give a damn. Yeah, bro, I just heard the firework.
Yeah, me
Caw.
too.
God bless the USA. I'm scared for what's gonna happen.
That they might not let more trans go into the wrong bathroom and disturb women. I'm worried
No,
too.
that's the freedom of speech is gonna go
Japan, you still haven't
away.
given any examples of that.
Freedom of
Japan is
religion.
celebrating with us. Still
What
haven't
about
given any
Japan?
examples. They're
What about
celebrating.
Japan?
They're celebrating with
I
us.
love Japan. I wish we had that 7-Eleven. I wish we had cleaner food and less hormones in it.
Then you should like. Well, you love hormones. You love pumping hormones that aren't natural into your body. So why is hormones in your food a problem?
Hey, I love Red 40, bud.
You love pumping hormones into your body. So what's wrong with pumping hormones into your food?
You think you're on like a moral side here?
No, I'm not trying to speak from morality. I'm just asking you, what the fuck is the
No, why
difference?
aren't you? Isn't that what politics is for? To like make decisions for a lot of people? Shouldn't it be moral?
Japan is celebrating 4th of July with Trump.
What do you think about the state fair?
I think it was a massive success and it was very clean and organized.
It was clean, that's for sure. Nobody went.
Yeah, only tens of thousands of people
Why didn't you go?
because that's all around the country and I already have multiple trips and I already have stuff planned for the rest of the year.
Where are you going, bud? That's cool.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not. I'm not trying to. No,
Hey,
y'all
is this a
don't
man we talking
don't
to
kill him.
today
He's
like
good.
MFT or MT?
No, he's not good. Like not morally good, but he's getting there. He's getting there. He's trying.
Who?
You.
No, I am morally good. You're the
I
one
don't
that's not
think
morally
this.
good. You want to
I don't think the
murder
hat and the
babies and
flag
cut
is
off
morally
kids'
good.
penises. You're not lecturing me about morality right now,
What?
are you?
That doesn't happen.
You want to
You can't
abort
do that.
babies. You want to murder babies and cut off kids' penises. I understand. Oh, sorry. I meant turn them inside out and fuck the babies with it. My apologies.
You creep. What?
Yeah, right. Creepy as fuck that you demon rats support that kind of PDF file
That
transgender
doesn't happen.
behavior.
First of all, you have to have multiple
It does
signatures from
happen.
doctors.
It
You have to
does
be
happen.
over
Oh, so it
18 to
does
get a
happen. No, you
surgery.
don't. No, you don't. Not California law. Would you like me to read you the law? Would you?
Are you in California?
You just said it doesn't happen, which is a fucking lie. Would you like me to read you the
Hey,
California
fuck
lie?
California. Fuck them.
Okay, so it does happen. You're just a fucking liar.
I don't know
Transgenders lie to
California law. I
themselves
don't live
every
there.
fucking day. Transgenders lie
But
to
I know
themselves
what
every
goes
day when
on.
they look in the
Yeah,
mirror and say,
dude.
"Hey, I'm a
Fuck.
gender that I'm not." Time on my side is in California.
What? I don't care if you're in California. Of course, time is in California. Soak up those resources, bruh. And your dumb ass governor. Fuck him.
You don't like Gavin
That
Newsom?
dumb bitch needs to spend less on hair gel, more on public schools, maybe.
Is this the dude that got gag loved on stream? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't speak Australian, fucker.
God, if my phone could charge faster, it would be cool. Fuck Gavin
Hey, much
Newsom.
love,
God
James.
damn it.
Much
Who do you
love.
think's gonna run?
It's gonna be
Thanks,
AOC versus
James.
Kamala.
Mmm. Boo.
Soak up what resources? We are taxed into non-existence. We have no middle class. All our water is sold to places like Mexico. We
Damn
have
right.
nothing here.
Damn right, bro. That fluoride getting to all of us.
What the fuck are you
We're
talking
getting
about?
dumber by the day.
You're the only
We're
one
getting
drinking
dumber by the day.
water.
That's what's in our water, sir. Even in
No,
purified water.
no, I get my water sent from Europe.
Oh, do you? Isn't that
Yeah.
nice? So you don't care about the water here. Have you ever been in like a lake or a
I'm
river?
just fucking with you, dude. I don't get sent my water sent from Europe. Name 20 countries
You're
in
drinking
Europe.
that Saratoga.
I
Hey, I
would.
kind of
I
believe that.
would. Saratoga? No, that would be amazing. Saratoga is probably shitty water. Been in a drought for 30 years. Why? Because we
Stupid.
dump our water like fucking idiots.
The U.S. You mean?
No, California.
Uh, well, you're not in California. You're not a
I'm reading this guy's
Californian.
comment that's in California.
But we're in a drought in North Carolina. You can't use your sprinklers right now.
Well, stop dumping all your fucking water.
What water do you think I'm fucking dumping?
Can we be like Israel and reuse 99% of our water?
Dude, wait. Hey, we should have those systems. That's like literally Mayan Aztec fucking irrigation level systems. We
They
should be
would give it
advancing
to
them.
us. They were gonna give
But
it to
hey,
Iran.
one
We
second.
don't even want it. We don't even ask for it because we don't even
The
want it.
apartment that I really wanted to live in, while living in Boone, North Carolina, in the western part, right near Tennessee, it was like a kind of it was the cottages. I'll just say the name because I never lived there. But anyway, they got sued a year later for dumping their sewage in the public river, the only river there, the Watauga River, that we
Oh
all drink from.
God.
But that wasn't. Thank God that was during the Biden administration where they actually made him pay a lawsuit.
Well, how was the time when Biden came and cleaned up your state after the hurricane?
He didn't. And that's
I
the big
know.
problem, man. Why are
I
you laughing about
know.
that? People died.
Because you're dick riding Biden so hard and you think he's so
I'm
fucking
not dick
good.
riding Biden, bro. I fucking hate Biden.
Well, then
They're
don't dick
all
ride, become a
losers.
Republican then. You can be a transgender Republican.
Do you think that's really like
You don't have to be pro Trump. You
it,
can
it,
be an
it-
anti-Trump
sure,
Republican.
you think it's feasible for me to fucking hate myself that much?
You don't have to hate
Sure.
yourself. I mean, you already cut
But dude,
off
there's
your
real problems
you
here.
cut off your body parts. You cut off your body parts. You're talking about hating yourself
I
like
paid ten
Jesus.
thousand goddamn dollars to do it in cash,
Okay, ten
brother.
thousand dollars isn't a
From
lot of money.
working.
That's not like you made. It's not like buying a fucking house. Jesus,
Have you bought a house?
why is that relevant?
Yeah,
$10,000 is not a lot
your
of
own
money to
house.
invest into yourself.
I would love to have that for a down payment. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, then why the fuck did you spend it on ripping off your tits? Like the fuck?
Buddy,
What do you
because
want me to tell
what do you
you?
think the cure for gender dysphoria is? If it's a mental illness,
Not
what it is, a
cutting off
mental
any
illness,
of your
bro. What do
body
you think the
parts.
cure is?
Going to a therapist.
It's transitioning.
I know.
If you
I think
transition,
going to a
you're
therapist.
99% less likely to kill yourself.
No, you're not. You're actually more likely to kill yourself because if you never turned transgender, you would have
No.
never had the same
If
suicide
you're
rate. If you would have never turned transgender, you
if
would
you're
have
being
never had the
manipulated, yeah,
suicide
yeah.
rate of a transgender person. If you never turned transgender, you would have never had the
So
high suicide rate
okay.
of being transgender.
So all suicidal people are transgender.
Nope.
This is just a weird
No,
semantics
that's
argument
not
here.
what said at all. What did I say? I said when you're transgender, you have a higher suicide rate on average
Yeah, dude. Why do you think that is?
because you decided to cut off your penis and do something society frowns upon.
So why are people less likely to kill themselves after they have
They're not. They're
surgery?
more likely because they became
They are.
transgender. So now they account for the transgender
You didn't
suicide
become
rates.
transgender by cutting off your shit, dude.
Yes, yes, you
I
did.
didn't become
You did.
transgender
No, you
by
did.
getting surgery.
You did.
It was helpful.
No, you did. That's the moment
Okay.
you became trans. Can we
Okay.
get the likes up though? Listen, if you don't want to debate me or come on the Discord here, I'll pop in the Discord link real quick for you. Can we get the likes way up? I don't know where Nowood went. Where's Nowood? Did Nowood pop out? What are those countries? MAGA has ruined all hats. I think that's hilarious. MAGA pisses you off that much. You think we ruin all hats. Where the hell did they go? Did this person just randomly leave? If they randomly leave, that bars their service. Their 3 days of restriction. Where the hell is Nowood? Nowood! Where are you, Nowood? Where did Nowood go? Nowood, you gotta come back here. Nowood! You gotta join back, Nowood. Where'd you go, Nowood? You gotta join back. No, it wasn't his phone. It was his Nowood. Bro got salty and left. The guest left. Hold on, let me plug in the headphones. What happened? Oh, happy 4th. I'll see you. Peace out. Okay, bye. Nowood just randomly left. He did get upset, I guess. Rage quit, right, chat? Rage quit, certified rage quit. Oh, you think she's cute? Well, you can join our Discord then and maybe talk to her and say it's not too late to be a real woman. Right? You can tell him that. Any final questions, super chats, guys? Show some damn love. It is 4th of July. So if you want to show love, to our patriotic country, you can show love to your veterans. You can show love to all the true patriots like myself that are on this lovely platform today. And you can join that Discord down below to debate. We'll never have wood. Where do you go? Oh, no, wood is gone. Shish was funny as fuck. Then show me love, no hunting. Drop me another nifty super chat. It is 4th of damn July. And we are making this pretty funny for you. Hey, much love, Ilya. I hope you're having a good one too. I'm offering y'all a service. Y'all are offering for free fucking content. Either you drop a super chat or you stop mooching free content, bums. You're mooching free fucking content. So the only one asking for free shit is you. When I say drop a super chat, I'm asking for you to pay for your entertainment. Stop trying to get this free cable entertainment. Happy 4th, everyone. Happy 4th. Much appreciated, Hunting. Bro, been to a barbecue 1 or 2 times? Okay, you got a point. I've been to a barbecue 1 or 2 times. To a real one. Look at Hunting. W Hunting, man. Much love for you, man. You were cracking me up the last couple days with some of those stories you were telling us on Discord. I'm not even gonna lie. I was laughing. But yeah, there's the Discord link if you guys want to go ahead and join the Discord. Go ahead and join the Discord right there. And that's that. I'm going to hop out of here now, though, guys. Shit's been wild. God bless America. I'm going to hop up out of here, guys. Peace out, though. Have a blessed 4th.